What's up, it's your girl Hetty Amos and it's your girl Hetty Amos. So thank you for coming back onto this channel. Today's video is actually talking about my stay in Italy. For those of you who know or don't know, I have been in Italy for 7 years. Should I say just 7 years? Yes, I've been here for 7 years, and recounting my experiences in Italy throughout this 7 years, it's been a lot. It's been a whole lot of roller coasters, a whole lot of issues, stories, but at the end of the day, a great one, of course. So I actually came here with the motive of coming for holidays, right? Back then I was working at the Ghana airport as a call center agent or a sales agent at the Ghana airport. So I was working for this private company called Amtrak Airline. Amtrak Airline is no more now. I think when we were operating with the likes of Starbull, operating with the likes of Africa Airways and all that. So yeah, I came here with the motive of coming for holidays for 2 months. I took 2 months off or leave to come here and then come get my documents and I'll return. Not knowing I had in and out tickets. I came here and things were not that okay because it had been like 10 or 14 years since I had seen my mom. My mom traveled here when I was a kid or when I was a child at the age of 11 or 12. I only came to see her when I was 21 or 22 back then in 2015. So I came here, I saw my mom, like, no, this is not the woman I left. This is not the woman that left me. I mean, my mom was so strong, you know, she was a woman of her own self and all that, but traveling abroad and then due to marriage issues and all that, she couldn't really, you know, pick up herself and then be that strong woman I used to know her. So I was like, I can't go and leave my mom. I don't know when I'm going to, you know, see her again. So I decided to stay. Back then I was in Valley View University, right, pursuing human resource management and also writing courses in chartered accountant. Yeah, I did part 1 and I couldn't continue the rest whilst working at the airport as well. So I was doing it part-time. I go to work, go to class, you know, doing, you know, juggling in between all these things, and so that I can have money to cater for myself, for my fees and all that. So I came here. Things were not that okay at first. I told my mom I would stay. It wasn't easy. She was like, I had to come back to Ghana because abroad is not easy. Abroad life isn't easy. If it were to be easy, she would have made it that long. I'm like, just chill. Even if it's just €1 that you have, we are going to spend it together. I'm going to help you any way I can. And she was like, you can't speak the language. What can you do? I'm like, just chill. Let's see what God will do. Let's see what God will do. So lo and behold, you know, family issues, we had to separate from my dad, and then we had to find our own life. Myself, my mom, and then my kids, since back then she was 7 or 8 years, you know, having to go and stay in one single room. Yeah, we had to stay in a friend's room, my mom's friend's room that were meant for her kids. That is where we had to start our life. Can you imagine? When was the last time you slept with your mom and then your kids is all on the same bed, like a single bed? And that's the same room you guys cook. You use rice cooker to boil water to go and bath. You use rice cooker, the same rice cooker, that's what you're going to use to cook your rice, and the same rice cooker, that's what you're going to use to cook your stew. That's the same room I started my business. That is the same room I evolved as a person and all that. My mom was doing some black work, so I'll go and then escort her, accompany her, do this job. Instead of 2 days, we'll go and do it in 1 day. She does part and then also does part. At the end of the month, we couldn't get really much to help ourselves. All that we could get was like €350. 350 euros where we were staying. The woman or the lady takes like 250 or so. 250 euros. We are left with only 100. My case says we have to buy, you know, food, drinks, and some stuff for school, and we will be left with like just 50 euros per month, okay, for myself, my kids, and then my mom. So we had to go and queue at where they dash, you know, free clothes, free food, and free whatever for people who are in need. I don't know if I should say social welfare, but here in Italy it's called CARITAS. So CARITAS is where every week, every Tuesday or Thursday, I think, We will go there, queue, get our ticket, go get something to eat for the week. We'll get chicken, pasta, oils and all that. These are stuff meant for those who are in need in the society. Yeah. What to wear, I had to go there first thing early in the morning so that I get the freshest outfits and then come and sleep. Regardless of these situations, I still told myself there is still hope for the future. My mom would be like, don't you regret coming here? You know, you were working at your own office, you were, you know, schooling and you were having your own life. And I'm like, yeah, seeing you, I'm happy. I just want to build this lifetime with you. I studied the language. My business ideas started coming out of the fact that I couldn't get money to do my own hair, so I had to watch YouTube videos and be watching YouTube videos to see how best I can, you know, dress up myself, how to do my own comb, how to fix my own hair, how to make some, you know, glued wigs. That time that was glue wig. We used bonding glue to make wigs. That was what I was learning. So as a result of me changing my looks regularly at church, people kept asking, who does this for you? Who did it for you? I'm like, I did it myself. I did it myself. Then I get recommended to people. Okay, go here, do this for this person. The person will dash me 10 euros. Someone will dash me 20 euros. That was when I added this all money together, and then the business became something big. That one I'll talk about it later. But my stay here in Italy, I learned the language for like a year, and afterwards, in that year, all that we were doing was just helping mom using her job, 350 per month. That was how we were surviving, okay? And then, God willingly, I was able to finish the language school, and then I was able to get a factory job. This is the same factory job I'm doing right now, and it's been of a good help to me. I started this job in 2016 September. I came here 2015 January, so a year and like 6-7 months later, that is when I found a job. And doing this job, at first my contract wasn't okay. It wasn't steady. You get 1 week contract, 2 weeks, 1 month. I'll work like 4 months, and then I'll be home. I wouldn't be called, and later they will call me. You know, it was a whole lot of issues here and there, but I told myself I will still keeping on. I will keep doing this. Whenever they call me, I'll make myself available and I'll go. There were times I had to sleep over at work, or times that I have to come with those that, you know, come earlier than my schedule. I start 6 a.m. I have to come with those that start at 3 a.m. So they will take off from the house at 2 a.m. I have to join them because I don't have a car. So I come to work, I have to go and sleep at the washroom. Yeah, banyo. I have to go and sleep at the washroom till it's 6 a.m. before I can start my shift. So I was always tired and all that. That time I registered to get my driving license, but because of my schedule, I always come back home late. I come back home tired. I couldn't do anything, and then, you know, I wasted all those times. So this work, I was able to do this work from September, October, November, December, January, February, March. The following year, 2017, that was when I went for like a 3-bedroom apartment. Yes, I went really big. I told myself, yes, I'll give one to my mom and my kisses. I'll use one, and then I'll use one for my son. So if you've followed me for a long time, you know that, yes, before I was getting married, I had a salon at where I was staying, a home salon, that I was working and doing all that I did. So I got this place, and then I took my mom there. My mom didn't want to come. She was like, how can you trust this job? Your contract isn't steady enough for you to go get a 3-bedroom apartment. I'm like, whatever happens should happen. What I know is right now, this is where I am. I want to take you along, and then my kids. So I took my mom. She packed the things that, you know, we had in that room, and then we came and we started life. That was where we started buying our cooking utensils, everything fresh, electrical appliances, fridge, this, because we had to start life all over the weekends. So what I did for my mom was I talked about my mom to my boss. I told him that, hey, my mom is very hardworking. I have brought her here in case you need an extra hand, in case you are in need of somebody. She can be of a good help because she's good and hardworking. She was like, oh, my boss was like, okay, you can bring her documents next day when you are coming. I'm like, what did you just say? Yes. So my boss took my mother's documents, and the next day he made a contract, a work contract and everything for my mom. And my mom had to start work 2 days just after we came to live in this new apartment. Yes. So I was so happy, and that was the first time ever out of 14 years staying in Italy. My mom has stayed here 14 years. She has never done like a job, a proper job before. She's never been registered. She's never paid taxes. Her work has never been recognized by the government. You know, we have black and then we have like normal jobs. So from there till now, my mom has been working at this place, and I am still working there. And this is the same job that has been pushing us and helping us to, you know, move on in life in terms of dating. I faced some difficulties back then. I lost hope, but thankfully at the end of the day, Mr. Mensah came to rescue, and I didn't know that he was just the one made for me. We are here now. We are married. Now that I got married, I couldn't leave the place alone to my mom, so I also went to get a rather small apartment for my mom only, because I can't leave her to be paying all the bills of the 3-bedrooms apartment. So she's now even closer to the workplace now, and I am with my husband. I'm married now. We have a baby. God willingly, I've been able to get my driving license since 2016 till now. This is the year that I finally had my driving license. Okay. So generally, for my business side, I have a lot to tell, because my business has really grown from 0 to like 1,000 out of nowhere. I don't know people that much, but the response and then how people are patronizing me and then my services, it's overwhelming. I haven't traveled to the United Kingdom, but the number of clients that I have there, the number of people that are always, you know, coming to me from UK is so crazy. I get booked to travel to Germany, Switzerland, Puglia, France, all in the name of makeup or in the name of the work that I do. So Italy in general, I'm grateful for Italy. It's helped me grow, it's helped me mature, it has helped me move out of my comfort zone. At first I thought I could only get there through my education, but Italy has taught me how to use, you know, the skills, you know, talents that God has given me to get to wherever I wish I would be. I'm not saying school isn't good, but I am who I am because of the skills or the talent God has given me, and the eye-opening that God has given me here. I have really matured, I have grown, I have gone through a lot. There's a lot I can't really share. Listen, it's traveling abroad, you just have to prepare yourself. If you know you are traveling overseas, learn a lot of skills, learn a lot of basic skills, because you never know which one might save you. I'm really grateful for Italy. I'm grateful for everything, the good and then the bad, because all of it all has shaped me to be who I am. Would I want to leave Italy someday? I don't know, but left for me alone, I love Italy. Like the response, my job, the kind of, listen, I don't know how other countries are, but I think I'm okay. I've able to know the system. I've able to, you know, get myself vested with how things are. The language, I speak the language, I write it, I read it. Starting a family right now, and then I have registered my business. So legally, my business is registered, it is known, I pay taxes, even aside my work taxes that my employer pays. So there's a whole lot. People travel out of here in terms of going for greener pastures, but I have found my greener pasture here, you understand. So I don't know how or what the future holds, but I'm okay here with my family, okay here with my business. Even if I'm here, I still work outside the country if I have to. People pay to have me travel to them. So Italy, I'm grateful for Italy. I'm grateful for all the experiences. I've gone through worse things than this. I've gone through denial, I've gone through pain, I've gone through rejection, I've gone through like a whole lot of whatever, but I'm just grateful for Italy, grateful for all the experiences and all that I've achieved, you know, in this country. 7 years is such a short time for somebody, but it has seemed long, especially my first year and second year here. I went through a lot, family issues and all that. But when you're able to get a job in Italy, things begin to get, you know, better for you. So my recommendation is, if you've traveled here, if you are new here, be humble, find a church, find a good Bible believing church, be humble, find jobs to do, be willing to try out new things. You never know which area is going to help you. Learn the language. Be humble. I always say be humble. Don't have issues with people so that your documents will have issues. Don't try and have legal issues where people have to call police on you for what you are doing. Don't be fighting. You know, don't indulge yourself in, you know, more practices. Just live a decent life. Stay focused. Be humble. I'll say again. Have a skill. You know, just have something you are fighting for. At the beginning, if you don't have a job in Italy, it's difficult. It seems like you were a kid, you were a child, staying home almost every day, having nothing to do. But you know, nowadays jobs are opening up, and even due to pandemic, there are remote jobs areas that are available now. So keep trying wherever you are. If you haven't found a job, keep trying, you will find. Until you find a job. What I did was start this hair business, make it my own. I was traveling here left, right, center, even though I had not found a job when I first came in Italy. So it means that that opportunity was there. If somebody else could have grabbed it, the person could have grabbed it. So never wait until a perfect, you know, situation or perfect opportunity before you see opportunities. Just grab whatever you have, grab whatever opportunity around you, and then make it your own. That is what I did. That today Hetty is Hetty, go here Hetty. I mean, if you're on YouTube, I don't know, but my Instagram, I don't deal with numbers, because at times I used to worry about my number of followers on Instagram. But when I get to see the number of orders that come in daily, the number of people booking me for weddings from far, I'm like, oh really, people know me that much? Yeah. So be serious, be prayerful, be humble, be resourceful. If you know how to fix this, do this, do that, you can turn it into something. Until you find that job, these things can be paying you off. So 7 years in Italy, oh, I thank God. I'm really grateful to God. I'm really grateful to God, because especially last year, everything that I asked from God, He did it, and did it abundantly. So I know this year, oh, there's a lot that is going to come. I have no idea, but I'm just putting in all my all in this year, putting in my best, especially giving birth. I don't want to feel, you know, sliding down and giving it the excuse that, yes, because I've given birth, that is why I couldn't continue my business, or because I've given birth, that is why I can't keep up with the brand. No, I rather want to challenge myself that no, I can, regardless of whether I have a baby or have a family. I still want to be that up and coming, that hyperactive person I've always been. So wherever you are, as I always say, keep pushing and pushing, you will get there. If you knew me from scratch and you see me today, you will appreciate it. But if you never knew who I used to be, I have to queue before I get close to work. Today, I sit here, a company sends me clothes. Today I sit here, company sends me outfits and all that for me to review, and I get paid. Today I buy what I want to buy, I eat what I want to eat. Back then I had to queue before I could get what I would eat. See my mom today. My mom is so fresh, looking healthy, young and cute as never before. Back then we just had to go and clean at somebody's place, somebody's house. We have to go and do cleaning before we could get something. 350 euros a month. What will you do with 3 people? Back then when we had just 1 room to eat, that was where I was sewing. A time came, I had my own 3 bedrooms apartment. I had a place only for sewing. My mom had her place, I had my place. We had our own hall, because a time came where my sister will go and watch television. Immediately she sees that the owner of the place is coming, she would just have to run away and then switch off the TV. A time came, she just sits at the comfort of the hall and just watch TV, drink whatever she want to drink. What am I saying? I'm saying there's a time for everybody. If your time hasn't gotten there, keep trusting, keep putting in the work. Don't just sit there, put your hands folded and just be expecting wonders. Put in the work. Those who know me know that I am a workaholic. Those who know me, my husband knows that, hey, this girl, she is a workaholic. Like, he sometimes has to beg me to come and sleep. My mom back then had to come to my cell and beg me to go and sleep before I would sleep. She would have to be chasing me around with food, because when I sit to work, I am working. My mom has been supportive of my business, so is my husband. Back then when we were friends, he would just be taking me up and down, to and fro from train stations and all that. Anyone who has contributed to my growth and my success in business, you've ever recommended me to somebody, I say thank you. Anyone who likes my post on Instagram, anyone who has ever said anything about me to anyone, whether good or bad, I want to say thank you. You've made me who I am, and I'm actually grateful to God. So as always, if you're motivated by my story, if you never knew me, you will never understand. And where I know God is taking me, God is taking me at a greater height, of which that is going to blow my mind and blow your mind. And I'm documenting all these things for you to know that I'm a living testimony. I am a Ghanaian, I am black, like you, so that you can relate. Okay? You can make it. Yes. Put in the effort, be focused, stay determined, and then use opportunities around, grab them, and then make it big. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you everybody, thank you everybody. I remember back then on YouTube, I had to beg people for subscribers. I had to exchange subscribers with makeup products. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you makeup products. You see, but today I don't have to do that. I wanted to get the 1,000 subscriber mark. Today I'm over 4,000. I don't remember the last time I asked somebody to subscribe. I took people's phone and then just be subscribing on my own end. You see, there's growth. You just have to be consistent. Just have to be consistent. I started YouTube long, but it wasn't picking. Even still now, the numbers are still not encouraging. But I told myself, I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for myself. I just want to see myself someday talking about this, and then I want to see where I have been. I want to always keep moving. I want my future kids to come and see who their mom or their family were. Okay? So keep pushing, have determination. This year is going to be like hit it. We're gonna get it. So it's another get up, go get it message that, hey, I made it. I am still on work. I am still making progress. I am still learning. I am still growing. I haven't gotten there, but I'm somewhere better than I used to be. So yeah, get up, go get it. Get up, go get that dream. Get up and go get whatever you've always wanted. It's just at your fingertips. Wake up and let's go together. See you guys in my next video. Thank you, and then subscribe if you would want to hear more, or if you want to know more about me and watch other videos. Like, comment, and then share it to your friend, and then encourage him or her. Bye bye.